Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 10th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you this week. Yeah, it actually looks like a good week with a couple of things. You have the Four of Spades coming up here as well, and the Four of Spades is a card of recovery. And let's see what else we have here. Yeah, it's a card of recovery, I would say, for you this week. Definitely, things getting better, things recovering in a lot of ways. Um, you kind of have a similar message to Libra, needing to create balance among friends and people you work with at this time, and needing to kind of calibrate your expectations of the people around you. You have the King of Clubs. Libra had the King of Clubs. Message that I got off the King of Clubs this week is that you need to calibrate your kind of expectations of friends and the people around you, and what they can and can't do, and what their limitations are, and things like that. So just think about that. But this is also a card that says double check everything that you do. It's a retrograde, so double check all your paperwork, double check, all the usual stuff under a retrograde. Next, you have the Three of Clubs, card of second chances, and it's a card of extreme creativity, but it can bring in second chances in love, in money, in business, pretty much anywhere. But this time it says do things differently. This is a card that says, hey, we're giving you a second chance at a business, but now you have to do whatever you didn't do the first time. Basically, if you made a mistake or if something didn't go right the first time, this card asks you to do something different right now. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Asks you to take a risk, do something risky. Definitely can be a card of frustration at this time. Mars is basically opposite your sign, during this time right now, well, towards the end of your sign. And I think that this can lead to a lot of frustration and a lot of tension inside of you, maybe because things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, I would say, based off of the cards. So it's definitely a card that says, hey, take it easy. Things will work out, and maybe not as quickly as you would like at this time, but things will start to move forward and go in a different direction. You just have to kind of be patient and wait for those things to happen right now. Also, a card, I'll say on the next two cards, you have the King of Clubs and you have the King of Spades. These two cards are about deciding what is really important to you, and where you are going to stand up for yourself. So this could be, and I would only say that with these two cards, these two combinations, plus that Five of Spades, but they're both cards that say, maybe you are getting into arguments with people this week, or maybe not even arguments, maybe just people don't see things again the way that you do. Again, I think there's a lot of that energy around right now of people not necessarily lining up with your vision for life, whether that's in business, in love, whatever the case may be. So these cards say that you might, again, there might be some issues in the way that you see things compared to other people, and basically you're going to have to try to work that out. On the flip side, this is a very positive card, though. It represents becoming an authority in some sort of area of life, learning a lot. Also the card of bosses. It could be you becoming a boss, getting a promotion, getting a raise, something along those lines, or it could be a boss coming to you with praise. Next, you have the King of Spades. Again, King of Spades on its own, very good card. Represents justice. Anywhere where things haven't worked out for you in the past, this can represent a total turnaround in the energy where now things can work out better for you. So definitely a very good card here. Also a card of mastery. Like I said, you have two cards, King of Clubs, card of authority, King of Spades, card of mastery. So you might really be working towards something very important at this time with this card, and with these two cards, working towards some sort of level of mastery in life. And finally, you have the Nine of Clubs, card of achievements, recognition, reaching your goals. So it definitely says, despite maybe some of these challenges that seem to be more challenges with people, nothing with money or anything, you will reach your goals. Also a card of trying to stand out more, trying to do things to stand out in different ways. A card of trying out different ways of promoting yourself. Again, whether that's in love, in business, whatever the case may be. It's about being creative. You know what? I'll tell you all a story. If anybody has seen that kid who did the Uber rapper video where he picked up people in Uber and he was dressed as like a nerd and he started rapping. He's like a really good rapper. If you go to that kid's Facebook page, it's like a perfect example of what this card represents. Like he's been trying to, get his music out there for a very long time. And if you go through his Facebook page, he has like tried a bunch of different things to kind of go viral. And finally he has with this like one latest thing that he's done. And that's what this card is all about. It's like about experimenting and trying different ways to be noticed in your job, on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever the case may be. It's about doing as much as you can. So definitely do that. Because again, there's a huge reward at the end of the Nine of Clubs, a lot of money, whatever it is that you need. Looks like an interesting week. Thank you for watching and enjoy your week.